What's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and I'm your host, Mitchell Renz, and give a shout out to BetDSI for hooking up Chat Sports with the best promo code on the internet. Okay, we got a big game coming up here for the Raiders. It's a Week 12 against the Baltimore Ravens, and I want to start this one off with a little bit of a rumor because it could change a lot of things in the game. Is Lamar Jackson going to start for the is he going to start for the Ravens against the Oakland Raiders? And I'm thinking it's looking like so. Like, the fact that Joe Flacco is probably not going to be able to play, and the fact that Joe missed last week, I think is really interesting. Now, why is this going to change what's going to happen? Well, Lamar's going to run the ball. He ran the ball 27 times, and he's a quarterback. He threw the ball only 19 times. And then the fact that just when you're looking at total scheme and how this game could play, that's really going to impact also how I bet. And where am I going to bet on this game? I'm going to go to BetDSI, and you guys should too. So you're going to go to chatsports.com/bet. You're going to use that promo code LIVE120 for a 120% deposit bonus. Put down $50, get $60 for free. Put down $100, get $120 for free. So shout out to BetDSI for hooking us up with the best promo code on the internet. All right, let's look at that Week 12 matchup now. Raiders at Baltimore. The over-under in this game is 43 points. If Joe Flacco plays, I think it might be a little bit higher, but from what it sounds like, he's not going to play. The fact that it's an over-under of 43 points is interesting to me because the Ravens are favored by over 10.5 points. Straight up, I'll take the Raiders at 10.5 points because I don't think the Raiders will lose by more than 10.5 when the Ravens are playing a backup quarterback. So, let's just think about that for a second. Now, I think you're also going to look at some keys to this game. Excuse me. Oh, that was gross. Keys to this game. The fact that Lamar Jackson's going to be playing, we need to be able to stop him. So, the Raiders have given up the most passing yards per attempt in the NFL with 8.4. If Lamar's going to run it 27 times, that's something that the Oakland Raiders can definitely use into their favor. We got to stop Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards spent 2.3 seconds behind the line of scrimmage last week. The best among all running backs in the NFL. If we can get to him quicker, that maybe could slow down Gus Edwards. Yeah, Gus Edwards is a real player, the Gus bus. And then here's some other ones. 6 of the Raiders' 9 takeaways have come when the Raiders won. Let's force some turnovers. Let's get some wins. Because when we force turnovers, ultimately that's going to lead to us winning. The Ravens are 5-0 when they allow 330 or fewer yards in a game. We only have one in the last 6 games where we've gained more than 330 yards. So, from what it sounds like, if we gain over 330 yards, the Oakland Raiders are going to win. So, knowing that, I want to know from you. I want you guys to predict the score of this game, Raiders versus the Ravens. And guess what? If you predict the score right, you're going to get $25 from me. But this is how you have to give me the score, okay? You have to slide into my DMs at MitchellRenz365 and hit me with the score. There's only one winner, so the first person to get me the right score, you're going to win $25 from me from my back pocket. But you guys know I don't wear pants. So, predict the score, Raiders versus the Ravens. I'm going to be back, I think, on Sunday after the Raiders game. Yep, Lena's nodded to me. I want you guys all to have a great Thanksgiving with your friends, with your families. And until then, go Raiders.